Good day, Ogre. We're back here with another showcase. We're back again with Legends of Slugterra because they just dropped an update this Thursday, May 8th. By the time this video is probably up, it's tomorrow, May 9th. Sorry for the slow updates. I have been doing a lot of stuff at work because your boy needs money to survive. But please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, and that bell notification when I do upload, because I am now going to actually get back into the flow of it after this video. All right, so this new update brings a whole bunch of things, the whole kit and caboodle. Don't know why I switch accents. It gives us new blocks. Some may have some mossy variants, so it allows us to actually build some more things down here in Slugterra instead of just, you know, capturing slug and slinging them around. We get to actually build down here. Yeah, so that's cool. This book right here, the Shane Journal, tells you everything. So the mod you need for this, they always tell you in the Discord. If you're not in it, make sure to get the Discord. I'll make sure to leave a link down to the BlitzCrew for the trailer drop for this update, and they should probably have the Discord link down there, so go check it out. The Shane Journal contains everything you need to know about the Slugterra mod. It is literally your bread and butter. It shows you everything: the beginning, the basics, fighting, the slugs, the other species, the cavern, the locations. We're good, actually a little bit. Effects, miscellaneous, entry decks, gives you everything. Which these entry decks for the slugs give you every information you need, like the category these types are. So this is a utility, which is an aqua beak, and it tells you the locations you can actually find them at and the percentage you can actually find them in abundance in. All right, moving on. They gave us a new blaster. It is called the Outlaw MK4, and the recipes for these things are very much unique to each single blaster. And how you're gonna get dye down here, it's very actually simple. Every bioluminescent algae, heck, maybe even this mushroom can turn into dye. Probably not this mushroom, but something similar to this mushroom, okay? All right, moving on. So we're gonna be using this as our main blaster of choice for today. Rocky grass, get out of here. We have two new food types, which is Ricochet pizza and Jelly Bear, which is basically a Slugterra version of gummy bear. Yummy. I'll show you how to get these two things in a minute. You have to right click this to place down, right click it again to get Ricochet pizza slices. You get a total of 4 for 1 pepperoni pie. Then you just eat this Jelly Bear like that. Same goes for the pizza. Num-nums. Not 5 nuts or Freddy's, ladies and gentlemen. Over there we got slugs. A lot of these slugs have their own unique air abilities. Well, not air abilities, in-air abilities and right clicks by themselves. And I'll show you that. I'll show a few. A lot of them, you have to do some stuff. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the items here. So we have the spike trap, and I have a flopper to show it off, and we have the slug rack. As you can tell, it's very different. So is the slug energy core. Speaking of slug energy core, they have changed the recipe where we need energite or energite. Energite. I don't know. It's a new thing. I'll show you how to get that. So the spike trap recipe is very simple, and I believe the textures have been updated. So if I place this down and probably, you know, punch this slug into it, this slug is now trapped here. So you can actually reset this, I'm guessing, after breaking it. So this allows you to tame slugs a little bit easier. But trust me, I'm going to show you some slugs. There's 2 slugs over here that can actually help gathering slugs even faster. Very much possible. For right now, I'm going to leave you there. So put this there, put this there. So the slug rack, it looks different. The model looks nice. Look at this. You just take a slug, pop it in here. Then you have to shift right click it to make it all pop out. All the slugs in here will pop out. And I keep forgetting that they actually updated each slug to have their own personality, even though they might sneeze. So this one will definitely sneeze. And the floppers are very sleepy, and they have their own sleeping animations. And how you get the slugs that are like out of these caps back in, you shift right click again. Easy, simple enough. Flopper, get out of here. Flavor too. And here I have a whole bunch of Fandingos. So moving on to these items in here, right? How do you get Energite? First, you need to get a refined diamond, which you need to cook up in a furnace. The buckets, meat and bones, and coal and oak logs are very much for the slugs. I'm gonna show off. So stay tuned. By the way, I have gone through most of this that I can via the Shane journal. If there is any Easter eggs that I don't know about, leave down in the comments below. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, so we got a refined diamond here. And so this has a chance to be turned into an Energite via Fandingo power. Yes, the power slug, aka the powerhouse of Slugterra. Literally, it is the mitochondria of Slugterra. So shift right click, unleash all the Fandingos. By chance, oh, there's one of the personalities that just happened. I think it was it a grazer? Gazer? Yeah, that guy just farted. He tooted. So by chance, this should actually be turned into right here, Energite. So it should look like this after, you know, by chance one of these guys decide, you know what, I'm gonna give this refined diamond a little bit of my juice. That sounds wrong. All right, put you guys back in there. So once you get this, you need to actually make into a slug energy core, which is then used for all of the blasters. What is making all that sound? Hello? Pepperoni pizzas. Alright, let's get this. Alright, so we do have a few of the mobs here that have been changed a little bit. Say for instance, the cavern crawler. It used to be a little weird, as it looked like a bug. But now look, it fully looks like a bug. It's disgusting too. Anybody with like, you know, insects or arachnophobia, look away. Hello, little vine drill. Be my test subject in a minute. You're wondering what this time clock is for? Is actually for me to freeze time itself. So if I, you know, freeze time like this, like a totem of dying almost. And all these slugs are frozen in place. So this should actually allow me to get a good look at the transformation sequence, or actually the full transformation of the slugs as I shoot them out of the blaster. Alright. So the refined diamonds in there are done. Let me get some bones. And meat, coal, a bucket, and this. Perfect. So a lot of the slugs here have their own right-click abilities and in-air abilities. So for round, I'm gonna choose the Infernus, obviously, Deli, and the Geo. Oh, what else? Ah, yes, Thrasher. Where's the? There you are, Forge. Where is the Frost Crawler? So these ones I'm gonna show off actually. Oh, plus you. Yes, you. I love this guy very much. Actually, no, you. We actually had we've seen you in the trailer, but some people didn't have seen the trailer yet. So yeah. Oh, and you, definitely you. Ah, yeah, you as well. All right. Oh, hello, bless you. All right. So first things first, the Forge Slug here. If you feed it coal, you can power it up, and it will do major damage now. Oh, load the Forge Smelter up. See that rock over there? Oh, you gotta do much. Maybe I have to shoot at the. Okay, let's shoot at the dummy. All right, Forge, get back here. Forge Smelter, my buddy, my pal, my good friend. Hold on. Okay, the max is 10. Looks like. Oh, not Thrasher. Also, peep the animation for this bow. It's so like look how big this thing is, right? Then look at it. It's literally the size of a normal Minecraft bow. All right, unload the thresher. The forge melter. Then I don't know. Oh, very explosive. Thank you, forge melter. Thrasher. So if you take, give a thrasher a log, it turns it into planks. Then it turns the planks into sticks. Yeah, very neat, very cool, very much robust. But sadly, I don't think this guy has any in-air abilities. If I press the button. Also, if you're wondering where the keybind for this is, it literally go to controls, go to keybinds, scroll down until you see the tab that says Legends of Slugterra. By default, the in-air ability is M, but for me, I'm gonna do button mouse 4. Oh, and if you saw there what it means by gravity, well, also more from gravity. Basically, this allows you to unlock your inner slug food. So you can actually control when your slugs actually drop. So if you shoot it right now and hold down D, your slug will drop forwards. So yeah, pretty neat. This will probably give you some very tactical advantages. So we have the Infernus slug. If I give it a log, it turns it into charcoal. If I right click it, oh, Infernus needs to cool down. My bad, burpee. If it's near any other slugs, say for instance over here, it will light the other slugs on fire, or the fire aura. Hold on. And it has faded. Okay. It should light the other slugs on fire. So, if I load up an Infernus and shoot it and press down on the... There we go. In air ability, it will leave down a trail of fire. I believe with this one... Oh, I just got jelly. I was going to show that off next. How convenient. So, these guys right here, the jellyish slugs, jellyish slugs, won't actually shed jelly, but if you obtain one, you can right click it, combine this with sugar, and what you get a jelly bear. And I don't believe you have any in-air abilities either. Let me just pop you in there. Goo-tide. No, it does not seem like it has any in-air abilities. Unfortunately. Makes me sad. Alright. Geo. Right click a Geo. You get some Geo gems, which then can be turned into some Geo gem blocks. I believe you're gonna possibly need 9. Let's get a stack of 64. Get all these in this. What? Okay, probably have to do something else. I don't know. Usually when I think of a geostone, like a block like that, made of like entirely geos, I'm guessing, should be, pretty much recognizable. Then we got the Polero. The Polero slug, you can actually right click it and it flattens out. It cannot take damage, it cannot move, unfortunately, so you have to wait for it unless you can actually pick it up with the capsule. And with this one, I don't think it has any in-air abilities itself. Oh no, I think it does. Well, hold it. My slug disappeared. It probably show up again. Alright, next. Frost Crawler. If we go over here to this water here, place him down, boom, he freezes it. Ain't that... Oh, wait. Right, that's what I got the bucket for. Powdered snow. So this guy gives you 2 things when you right click. Oh, there you are. Hello. Welcome back to the team. So yeah, Frost Crawler gives all of that juicy goodness. Let us see. No in-air abilities for that guy. probably could check with the Shane journal, but I'm going by the whim of my memory. Next up, we have Speed Stinger. All right, first you're gonna actually need a entirely lit furnace. So I'll get those meat cooking. Where is your capsule? I had it. Thank you. If I put down the Speed Stinger is preparing pizza. This is how you get Ricochet pizza, since we all know in the Slugterra show itself, the man named Ricochet who does trick shots has a Speed Stinger, since you know Speed Stingers can actually ricochet around. So no in-air abilities, but it should ricochet off of blocks. That's for sure. Next, we have the Sleeping Siren, but we're gonna hold off. Next, we have this guy, our miner, our expert driller. So if we right-click the crystal slug here, he shall go into the ground itself. Make sure to remember where you actually right-clicked. Okay. Keep in mind the area where you right-clicked, because he's gonna be down there for a little bit. Next, we have the Aqua Beak. That is why I say punch. So if you right-click the Aqua Beak, you get buckets of water. So, like the Mako, Aqua Beak, or any other aquatic creature, they have swimming animations. Look at him. And I don't believe Aqua Beak has any in-air abilities either. Why does he sound like a villager that's very angry with me? So yeah, Aqua Beak I don't think it has any in-air abilities. So yeah, that's cooking. We got all that all sorted. We must get into the mobs, the Sludge Hound. So now you can actually tame these guys, but you can't tame the adults, but you can actually corral them like normal cattle. But you can only tame the pups. Oh my god, I never seen that variant before. So yeah, you can only tame the pups. Like this one over here that I have tamed. Look at him. So it's Biffy. Why were you there? I know I tamed two of you, but why were you there? Alright, anyways, where did that other, you know what, I'm just gonna get a new pup. So push that away, right click until it is looking quite lovely. Look at it, nice. By the way, if you do kill a Sludge Hound, my bad, keep calling Sludge Hound, it should give you a set of items like bones, leather, and Sludge Hound meat, which you can cook and eat. Oh, neat. Oh, you're back. So that means, holy cannoli! I forget how OP this. Oh, I'm a bad slug tamer. Okay. Yeah, you can see you could possibly get about 64 almost anything. Okay, let me clear my inventory because it's filled with a bunch of shit. This is a very fine moment. So if we get the Slyren, yep. And do I not have? Oh, there we go. Ice Ogre. There you are. So, we all know, bless you, we all know how a Slyren works. So it can actually sing, but if you tamed it, you can actually right-click it. It puts you to sleep. And you can't really do much about it until it stops singing or you put it back in its capsule. And now your sleepy effect there at the very bottom should go away. Oh, what I could see underneath the entire world. All right. And the Ice Ogre animation, its texture, everything about it has changed. Like, look at my guy. He could probably do squats for days. But unfortunately, if you hit him, he doesn't grow. maybe in the future updates, or maybe they might not actually do that because it continuously growing after it gets hit by something. It should be deadly. So if we do this and we do this in-air ability, there we go. So if you hit him with a slug, a Slyren, he should go to sleep. Look at that, so peaceful. Look at him, he's just a baby. But if you punch him again, he wakes. And now let's see how he attacks. Basically, large swings or just darts at you. Quick. I'm quick with it. Alright, how about you go to sleep, buddy? You get to hit the in-air ability. Hit the sleep! You can also do this as well. I think occasionally the Slyrens would actually start singing. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Cool. So that's pretty much it what I can show off. Wait, no. I'm stupid. So if you have... Where is it? There you are. Where is you? Grenouille. There you are. Basically, if you have a Grenouille and you right click it in the air, you are ultimately just throwing a grenade. That's just a whole grenade right there. That's all. Alright, moving on. So if you see like a crop field like this and you have a vine drill and you right click it, it grows, it increases the growth rate of your crop, and it grows more things around it, like the Terra berries, that which can be farmable, like sweet berries. Alright, moving on. The Sand Angler. If you have a Sand Angler and you right click it in this type of like biome area, the sand here, he will return with any mineral, like material like bone, I think it said gunpowder. But yeah, each slug, if you want to know more about it, when you do spawn into your world, you will automatically have the Shane journal on you. So make sure to read that. Make sure to get Patchouli. As always, this is Mellow. Later, Ogwitch. Woo!
Mellownino. From the front where the asshole to the MELLOWNINO. Now say the Froggy King's name like M subs.